Hello, my gravy babies. Welcome back to another video on the Ram Bam channel. I know it's been quite a minute since my last upload. I'm not dead. I am very much alive, but the reason why I was gone is the whole bunch of other reasons why I was gone in the past. I have a life. Yes, guys, it is confirmed straight from Ram Bam himself that he does not want to kill himself over YouTube. Ram Bam wants to enjoy his youth while he has it before he gets cancer and dies. But this crazy story is coming from Linus Tech Tips. If you have never heard of Linus Tech Tips before, it is probably the biggest tech channel besides Marcus Brownlee, and I guess one other. I can't remember their name, or even if there is a second place behind Marcus Brownlee that isn't, Linus Tech Tips. But anyways, Linus Tech Tips is possibly the biggest tech channel there is on YouTube right now. But I'm quite an avid fan of Linus Tech Tips. I don't really hate him. In fact, I actually love him. I have a lot of, background involving Linus Tech Tips and tech stuff. And, I just think the whole Linus Tech Tips, and the Linus Sebastian whole personality and stuff is quite hilarious at points. So I'm very, torn about hearing this news. I love Linus Tech Tips, but, I don't know if I can love him as much as I used to. I mean, this whole story is, quite, alarming, especially for the Linus Tech Tips brand and everything else. I really hope Linus Tech Tips, get out of this, but I'll go ahead and tell you guys what's going on exactly. So basically another well-known tech channel, basically a little bit more like hands-on and, more enthusiast, type of style of videos. Linus Tech Tips, he kind of makes more, it's for the common person mostly. It still has some enthusiast, videos and enthusiast, type of topics and stuff. But Gamers Nexus is truly like really, in there with all the, the tech knowledge and shit. But Gamers Nexus is smaller, but they're very well known inside the tech community. So Gamers Nexus releases video, which is 44 minutes long. So they have a shit ton of information to go over here about every single mishap that Linus Tech Tips had. But actually, before the Gamers Nexus video was released, I guess like a group of YouTubers went over to the LTT warehouse where they do all the testing and stuff. And one of the employees said that they test everything, it doesn't matter. They have to test everything new. They don't use old data, as one of the employees said, this was actually false, since, all the data is the same, which, is probably way more efficient for them to do is to reuse old data using the same GPU and the same CPU. I mean, why would you redo that? But the fact is that they said, oh yeah, we do this every single time, even though they don't. It's a little alarming. So Gamers Nexus dig into this a bit more, and they found out that, Linus Tech Tips, quality of their videos is decreasing. I hope you guys realize that Linus Tech Tips and LMG, they post videos every single day, not just on one channel, but they have like 5-10 different channels where they upload videos on that are super high quality. This is why Linus Tech Tips has over 100 employees. And making high quality videos, especially at this caliber with all this new tech and stuff, and everything is moving inside of the tech space in the tech world. I mean, you can only, work so fast and so much where, there's a few mistakes. I mean, a few mistakes is going to happen, but this is kind of alarming to see how many mistakes is going on here. It was actually pretty common for, errors to happen inside some of Linus Tech Tips videos. Like a typo or something small like that, but there's some big stuff like completely wrong data, just stuff you would, find that's just wrong. As a person who's been watching LTT and Linus for a long time now, for years and years and years, I've seen the drop of quality happen as they grow bigger and bigger, trying to post videos every single day. I mean, I know they've been posting videos every single day for years now, but it's kind of been rushed. Especially with all these posting, all these other channels, I think like Short Circuit or Tech Quickie or whatever, they've been trying to upload like daily, every couple of days. I mean, that's got to be super straining on the employees. And so, in order to, get it out the door, to get the video out the door, there's going to be tons of errors, tons of, analytic errors and everything else that you really don't want to have on a tech video, especially in a community where information, numbers, and analysts and, analytics and, all that stuff is super fucking important. So having this happen to your channel and you having inconsistent data or, having just plain old wrong data and rushing things out, it's going to put a really bad image on you. And I've seen this personally. I've seen this happen to Linus Tech Tips through the years. I've seen the quality progress. I've been seeing more errors happen. I don't know, man. It just seems really weird to see this happen to Linus Tech Tips, especially with him being so reputable and so known and being literally the biggest tech channel on YouTube right now. I mean, this has got to be such a fucking massive hit for Linus Tech Tips and his credibility. And personally, I think through their heads, especially in their type of position right now, where like half of their audience are not enthusiasts, or most of their audience aren't enthusiasts, and will immediately spot, the analytics being wrong and everything else. I mean, to them, it just seems like, oh yeah, we'll just have it in there. Oh yeah, we'll fix it later. Oh yeah, we'll just put down a comment down below, and hopefully no one will notice that we've seriously fucked up here. I personally think they're starting to cross that bridge into, just being some, YouTube channel. You have YouTube channels with like multiple employees and stuff, but they're not actual like big companies or whatever. But Linus Tech Tips is going into that big company route where, they're becoming, the biggest, tech media outlet there is. Now, personally, what I think about this is that I am extremely disappointed in Linus Tech Tips. As an avid fan, I am extremely disappointed that this had to happen. And, I just hope the best for Linus Tech Tips and everybody else involved in this. I really hope nothing really bad happens. And I really hope to God that Linus Tech Tips will finally fix their quality control. Maybe they take, a day break. I know that it's got to be so hurtful for, the profits and stuff, since, you kind of have to upload a video every single day to keep that good old streak. It's like Snapchat, Yo, bro, you got to keep up the YouTube streak, bro. You got to upload every single day. Yeah, but anyways, I really hope Linus, Tech Tips and Linus Media Group really takes a small break, try and get everything, organized. You can tell that they're kind of disorganized, especially with how fast they're growing and everything else. I mean, they just really need like a small break to really catch up with themselves. But I'm sure the hit on Linus Tech Tips won't be that huge or anything. I'm sure there will be I'm sure they'll stay the largest tech channel on fucking YouTube. I'm sure they'll stay that way, forever, or how long, until another channel comes up and, takes the crown. But anyways, I think that's it for today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Comment down below on what you think about this whole thing about Linus Tech Tips. And comment down below what you think about Linus Tech Tips, because I fucking love him. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Stream later, by the way.